With WWE 2K18 being set to release in just a couple months, it was only a matter of time until WWE and 2K Sports announced the Collector's Edition. Well, today we finally got the big announcement, and I want to tell you guys everything that you need to know about the Collector's Edition. We're going to break things down, we're going to talk about it, and guys, I want to know what you think, so please check out the link in the description. I am actually including a Twitter poll for you guys to vote on, so if you guys are on Twitter, make sure you guys let us know. Do you plan on buying the Collector's Edition, or do you guys think you'll be making the pass this year? Now, I will tell you, I haven't played WWE 2K18, so I can't necessarily tell you that it's going to be the greatest game ever. Well, and that's because I've never played, so that would be a lie. But I can tell you guys that WWE and 2K Sports have a real good tendency of providing a visually awesome game. So it's no doubt that WWE 2K18 is going to be awesome when it comes to the visuals. We've seen the roster grow every single year. We've seen the inclusion of new people. But this year, the Collector's Edition is all about John Cena. So there's no debuting superstars that'll be coming to the game as part of the Collector's Edition, but we will see the return of two people specifically, and that is Rob Van Dam and Batista, which is very awesome when you consider that WWE here is focusing a lot on Kurt Angle's ECW run as well as John Cena's ECW run. They're talking about the two biggest rivalries that John Cena has had, and obviously it's very hard to not respect or remember and talk and discuss the RVD feud that John Cena had. Now, I will tell you guys, being that these two guys are going to be playable characters, it will be very nice to see that, as we won't have to go into the created wrestlers, we won't have to go into community creations and have to download them, and it's really awesome that WWE is allowing them to be part of the Collector's Edition, especially when you consider that Rob Van Dam and Batista are requested almost every single year forever. So these two guys are very requested in a WWE video game, and we do have confirmation that they're now in the video game, which is very cool. Now, aside from the action figure that you'll get from Mattel and the signed plaque that you'll get from John Cena, there are a couple other things that are very cool. Now, the typical thing that you'll actually get when it comes to a Collector's Edition is the WWE 2K18 Season Pass. Now, I will tell you guys, the Season Pass is going to be very useful this year because this is set to be the biggest roster of all time when it comes to WWE video games. Now, this is very, very cool, and the reason why it's cool is because Season Pass will allow you to get all of the downloadable content that is set to release all year round. So, for example, we don't know any of the DLC packs. Nobody has the official info on this. But if WWE 2K18 comes out with a DLC pack for ECW Legends, well, because you got the Collector's Edition and you paid that big price, the cool thing is you'll actually get that DLC for free. Now, that includes any DLC afterwards, whether it's superstar attires or move packs or entrances or arenas, whatever may come out for DLC. We don't know what 2K Sports has planned this year, but whatever there is for DLC-wise, you will have access to that. So Season Pass is a big deal for that reason, because you will pretty much have access to everything in the future. Now, WWE 2K Sports actually did something really, really cool, and that was the inclusion of SuperCard. So the reason why I want to talk about this a little bit, based on that image, is yes, you're going to get DLC. Yes, you're going to get to play as two different versions of John Cena. You'll get to play as two different versions of Kurt Angle. These are cool things. But as somebody who likes to play SuperCard, you guys may have seen my series on the channel for the No Money series. With all the awesome feedback that we've been getting on our SuperCard videos, I think the attention that WWE 2K is bringing to SuperCard through this Collector's Edition is very, very huge news. I don't want people to think that this is a cop-out for an item within a Collector's Edition. I've seen some people on Twitter say, hey, we don't play SuperCard, that doesn't matter. Well, it's giving people an incentive to try SuperCard. It's giving people a reason to look into the game and see if they want to play more of it. Now, I will tell you guys my personal thoughts about SuperCard. I'm doing a no money series, so I'm not sure where that rule is going to come in. I may have to put that on my other account that I pay money for, not the account that I don't spend money on, because that might be pretty bad. So, but either way, having the inclusion of SuperCard is very cool. I think for the last couple of years we've been talking about SuperCard, and I think that WWE has the opportunity here to really promote some of the other things that they have in the game. Obviously, the two playable characters, I think, with the action figure, those things are cool. Like, those things are cool, but I'm more about the season pass. I'm more about the playable characters that I'll get access to. And when you think about it, RVD and Batista are two great superstars, so I'm curious to see what will happen.